I think the thing about the Cape Farewell trip, that's, you know, because it's a lot of people coming to the Arctic. We flew to get here. We're on a pretty big boat. The whole thing is a bit, yeah. But the point is, you know, these are people who are bringing a new interpretation to a story that weirdly hasn't yet been acted on, and at the same time has already become boring for people, which I don't fully understand. But that's, you know, people have got sort of climate change fatigue without having done anything to respond to the scientists. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, people have heard of climate change. They're beginning to understand what it is. And there are lots of different responses to that. There's anger in lots of the press, you know, it's not happening, it's just a tax-raising thing. And then there's anger from other areas of the press that say, look, we know all this is happening and yet no one's doing anything. So there's quite a lot of talk and not yet enough action. But my own take on it is that if CO2 emissions were visible, right, you know, if they were thick and green, this would never have happened in the first place. It just would never have happened because people could see, in the same way that someone with a nice house will get furious over a crisp packet shoved into their hedge because they can see it. They don't understand that the big 4x4 that's parked in the driveway is doing so much more to their hedge and everything else because they can't see it. So what this does, by bringing artists here, is lets people see, not CO2 itself, but see the bigger picture. And it may be that someone takes a fabulous photograph, makes a film, projects onto the side of an iceberg with with bits of footage or slogans or whatever, paints a picture, writes a song. In my case, tries to make it funny. It's about getting people to see climate change and see CO2 and understand and start to give a value to what we do.